Welcome back, everybody. My name is Marilee Burnett. I am your tarot reader with the messages for the week of November 25th, which is an impactful week. Of course, it's Thanksgiving week, so we have lots to be thankful for, but it's also Mercury retrograde, which is beginning in the sign of Sagittarius. And at the very end of the week, we have also a new moon in Sagittarius, which means I've asked, of course, the cards this week for messages to cover all of those things that you most need to know. So we'll run through all of those. And of course, you'll want to watch the Astrolesson that I'll post later. To get notification of that, though, of course, you want to click on that subscribe button now. That way you'll automatically get notified every time I post new content, which is daily, by the way. And then weekly, I have the tarot card readings for every sign and an Astrolesson, so we can focus in on what changes are coming in the week ahead. So thank you for those that have already subscribed and share and like my content. I truly appreciate your support and I am thankful for you. So we have got a lot to cover this week. In order for this new beginning to happen for you, there's something about the past that you need to reflect on, maybe you need to resolve, and it probably all has to do with where this new moon and this Mercury retrograde energy is happening in your sign. So of course, if you don't know what house Sagittarius is in your chart, you will want to take a look at that by following me on my Astrolesson, or of course going out and looking at your chart and seeing what house, maybe houses. I use the Placidus house system, so that divides two things. Okay, I'm getting way too far down my astrology lesson. Join me over there for that later. Let us instead dive into the cards. I, of course, go Aries through Pisces, and you want to make sure you watch for your sun, your moon, and most importantly, your rising sign. That's where things show up in our day-to-day life, and so that is what we're going to start off with. And we'll start off with the sign of Aries. All right. This is the Ace of Cups, Aries. So this is something new that you love, and it could be an offer of love that comes to you. The aces are all the number one energy, so of course they bring new beginnings. Cups is a new emotional beginning, something that we love, and it's an offer that comes down from the heavens out of nowhere that ends up starting you on a new path. So that is a very exciting, positive way for you to start. So drop a heart and let's see if we can't get the love flowing. All right, Aries. Thanks. Up next, we have Taurus. All right, some more Cups energy, saying this is going to be a bit of an emotional week. And you have the Four of Cups. So this is a message for you to remember to focus on the things that are going well in your life and to spend much less time focusing on what isn't, because you're feeling a bit melancholy, you're feeling dissatisfied, and that means you're just focusing in on the wrong things. So this would be a good week for you, Taurus, to look at how you can do maybe a gratitude journal, get out in nature like this picture is showing, and just express gratitude for the simple things like the air you breathe, the grass and the animals, all of those things that get you back and connected with nature. You're an earth sign. You need to do something to get grounded this week in order to resolve all of your emotional upsets. All right? Keep me posted on that, Taurus. Next, we have Gemini. Gemini. Yes, success is yours this week. So we have a major arcana card for you, Geminis, which makes this a really big, important week. The sun is shining a light on you, on your personal success, and it's a big deal. Anytime we have a major arcana card, that means the intensity of the energy is heightened. These are the meetings that occur between the Fool and these characters that are part of its quest. And as it meets the sun, it's learning how to succeed, how to find fun Geez, fun and joy and happiness, and get connected back to your childlike energy. So there's something wonderful that you get to celebrate. This number 19 becomes, of course, the number 1 because we're talking about new beginnings. So get back to something you love this week and watch the blessings unfold. Next, we have Cancer. All right, Cancers. Another little warning card. 5 of Wands can be a lot of drama that is going on around you. And so you want to make sure that you do not get sucked into other people's drama this week. That number 5 is about change. So do something to change things up in your life that will keep you from being available to other people and their drama. This can be a time where you can work on things that have to do with being competitive in a healthy way instead. It's a much better way to use the energy. So could be getting back to a sport you love, could just be getting out and exercising, but do something with this wand, this fire energy that lights a fire within you so that you don't end up getting burned by whatever this drama is this week. All right, next we have Leos. All right, Leos, you have another major arcana card, so a big week ahead. So fire sign, of course, you work well with the Sagittarius new beginning. And with the Chariot, there is this opportunity for you to move something forward, but you have a choice to make, right? We see the gold and the silver here. We also see somebody who's sitting back and letting themselves be carried forward. But what you need to do this week is pick up those reins, make a decision, and choose a path forward. And I promise you, you will be rewarded. Now, the number 7 is a very inner energy, right? You go within, you reflect, and you get the answers. And that's where you'll decide which path to take forward. And I definitely want to hear what that is, Leos. All right, next we have Virgo. All right. So you have the energy of the Emperor this week, Virgos, the number 4. This is structure, this is discipline, this is leadership, and there could be a business leader that you worked with in the past that may reach out to you this week, and that may bring you a new opportunity. Now, this could be an opportunity involving home and family because this new moon energy and this retrograde is happening in your 4th house of home and family. So it could be something to do with a home business or working from home. But this is a trusted advisor. So whoever this is that's reaching out, it is definitely somebody that knows their business and what they do very well. And they hire the people to do the work for them. So just know that if you take on this new opportunity, it will require a lot of hard work, but you will be rewarded for it. Next, we have Libras. Wow, we've got a lot of major arcana cards this week. Again, like I said, it's a big week ahead. So Libras, with the 9 and the Hermit, there is something coming to an end this week. And it is somebody else that is lighting a path forward for you so that you know what to end and what to let go of. This energy is very much about guidance that you've been needing or that you need to seek this week. And then in some major way, a light will shine for you, right? A guiding light. And if it isn't somebody else that's doing this for you, it's you doing it for somebody else. So it's really important that you connect to the energy of light and awareness and listen very carefully to those really soft, quiet voices that come through and give you the answers that you seek. Keep me posted on that, Libras. Next we have Scorpio. All right, Scorpios. You have the 6 of Swords. So the 6 of Swords energy appears to help us move on and move away from a situation that's been really disappointing. And it moves you on to something better, right? 6 is the energy of joy and happiness and love. The swords and this color blue, right? is all about the thoughts we think, the words we say, the conflicts that we are under. And so now we need to move away from the conflicts, move away from what has been upsetting to us, and let ourselves move on to a place where we can be happier. All right? Could be work for you, Scorpios. Next, we have Sagittarius. Of course, you're in the limelight, Sag. So, with the Five of Pentacles, there are changes you need to make this week that could affect you financially. There can be a financial disappointment that happens for you this week. But the good news is, and what you see in this picture is there is hope, there is help. You just literally have to reach out and get it. So the 5 is the energy of change. Pentacles is money. This is a disappointing situation, but it's not going to last forever. So of course, you have a new moon in your sign. You have Mercury going retrograde through your sign. It's a big week. You have a lot to contemplate. So allow yourself the time and grace to consider all of your options instead of panicking. Let me know how I can help. All right, next we have Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, we got a lot of new energy. Here we got a Page of Swords. There's new ideas, there's new information, there's new conversations, there's new potential offers that are coming your way. And of course, the Page is very young, so it could be an offer from a startup company, for instance, that comes your way this week. And of course, with that number 1 energy, all the court cards carry, it's a new beginning that happens as a result of that. Now, I'm going to tell you, this happens in your 12th house, all of this reconsideration and this new beginning. So it could be a large organization that you worked for previously that reaches out to you with a different, new, better offer than maybe what they had for you in the past. Keep me posted. Next, we have Aquarius. Wow. I pulled these old cards out because I've had them forever. So they obviously are very connected to me and read well. And it's just amazing how many major arcana cards we've seen. So Aquarius, you've got the moon. And the moon reveals secrets, right? It brings things to fullness. Of course, we're talking about a new moon this week as well. And so with the energy of the 9 from this, the 18 becomes the number 9. There's something major coming to a conclusion for you this week. And it can, again, present opportunities, choices, right? There's the light and the dark. There's the light and the dark side of the moon, right? So you have to consider all of it, the big picture. When whatever you do this week comes to fullness, then it invites a new opportunity. But again, watch for those secrets to be exposed this week. It might help you make the decision on what it is that you need to bring to an end. All right, Aquarius, definitely keep me posted. And last but not least, Pisces. All right, so we started with the Ace of Cups for Aries, and now we have the Page of Cups for Pisces. We've come full circle. And so with the Page of Cups, that means somebody is making an offer to you this week with words of love. Something that you may love is being presented to you this week. So make sure you are open, right? Open your heart this week, Pisces, and let this offer in. It does invite you to do something new. Of course, that Page energy is all about new beginnings. Pages, of course, were the messengers of the court. So this is information that comes to you from outside your little realm, outside your little community. It's far reaching. So look for that offer of love this week and let me know how that goes. Okay, guys, very interesting. Again, make sure you come back later and watch the Astrolesson too for next week, because I'll break it down by day and sign to let you know where you can see these impacts happening. And we have some pretty big opportunities this week, and Venus plays a big role too. So you'll want to be sure and tune in, or better yet, book a session with me. 2025 article is out there as well, so you can get a look at all the huge shifts and changes. I'm telling you, 2025 is going to be a year we all remember because everything is changing and shifting for the collective. And then, of course, in our personal lives as a result of what changes in the collective. So you'll want to spend some time with me breaking it all down. And I have a huge 2-hour session that's recorded, and you have a document to take with you to keep and look at and reflect on all year to track all the changes as well. So hope to see some of you soon. With that, check out the special offer on my website, MarileeBurnett.com. All right, guys, have a great week. Keep me posted. Keep making your comments on any of my platforms where I post this content. Of course, I always respond, and I look forward to talking to you again next week. And I hope you have an amazing week ahead. Go check out the Astrolesson also on my YouTube channel to see the full week broken down day by day. Take care.